Okay, here we go. Let's see if it works. It's September 24th, 2011, and I'm supposed to rant and rave. Boy, don't get me started. It's time for tough love, y'all. Which means to consciously be at least aware of what the heck is going on. Besides all the major earthquakes, which, yes, Mom will rock and roll, just like Mona rocks and rolls. But the whole idea is we can't take it personal, people. The more you take it personal, the more you make it bigger, the bigger it will come to you. Please try to relax through all this stuff, if at all possible. Deep breath. If you have to tough love on yourself, tough love on yourself. But the biggest thing is to be prepared, okay? And what they say is have a bug-out bag, okay? Have water, have medicines, have clean underwear, whatever you feel comfortable with, even if it's a teddy bear. Just do yourself a favor, and let's all grow up a little bit here. Don't keep the play out, though, because we have to play to have the joy to make it matter even more for the future. There are going to be things that are just going to make you so sad and so unhappy. But remember, it's still out of our control. And there's nothing we can do but to react in a positive manner to the idea of stand up to it. Make sure we're all able to help those who might really need it. But don't let those who are going to be just poor me, pity me, drain you. Have the tough love and tell them, get them, if not able, but to stand up for themselves. We're each an individual here to help other individuals, even though we're all part of a main one, which is life itself, the inhabitants of Earth here. The poor animals are just going through it too. It's all a staged plan, bigger than what we even could know to justify, to understand. So everybody needs to get themselves together. I'm trying to work through a third dimensional issue here. It's not easy, but it's okay because I am trying to work through it. We have a big old hurricane coming up the coast. Who knows what kind of other destructions are going to be occurring around here recently. Grasshoppers, birds. Something's coming at me. And it'll be gentle. Because I give out gentle. Things are good. Things really are beautiful. Things are at peace. Find them. Hold tight to them. And keep moving on no matter what's occurring. Now's the time to try to figure out how to camouflage yourself. How to not stand out if at all possible. Of course, that might be a little difficult for some of us. The rant and raves today are the pharmaceutical companies are trying to get you to make sure that you get your children inoculated, or you inoculated. Go to any store and get a flu shot. Well, they're trying to poison us. We need to know to understand that they don't have the best intent for us. Their intent is to make it easier to eliminate the population. This has been going on for years. I've known this 20-some-odd years, which has really made me who I am today. Yes, I have my fallacies, but don't we all? But I'm not going to contribute to the idea that they have permission to do me in. And if they do me in, then I have a higher power and calling to get somewhere and to go somewhere that will maybe be a better place. Maybe my butt. It is going to be a better place. There is so much cosmically out there that is just so much more unavailable for our little pea brains to understand. But I know there's more out there. There's more unconditional love. But there's also the tough love of understanding that we have to share our humanity with other entities. Be them ghosts, be them aliens, be them other human beings of different factors. Ones who are working for their best total all of the third dimension. for them to go to work every day, to make sure they get their money, to pay the bills, for society is under a duress of a fallacy, of a misbelief of why we're here on this planet, is to work ourselves to death, and then to be happy that we've accomplished these things? No. We're here to give the fact of the love of us being human, of us having all kinds of attributes, creativity, and unconditional love for our fellow man, for the homeless, for the hungry, for the children who need that extra love and direction to go ahead and give permission to be themselves, not try to put them in a box. Hi, honey. Hi, how are ya? Or any other condition of that nature. We really have to have compassion, complete understanding, and not to take this other kind of stuff personal. Yeah, there's wars out there. There's wars in here. Not with my personal self to the best ability that I get to choose. Because it is my free will that makes the understanding of who I am. And if nobody else likes it, or if nobody else understands me, or if nobody can even care to be around me, that's fine too, because I am fine by myself. I have my red dog, and she's unconditional loyal. The best thing to do is see how our pets and our familiars around us react with us. Just to the idea that if you are something, you will call something to you. Be it right, be it wrong, be it good. It's okay, Annie, it's just the neighbors. Working themselves for what conditions that they can. For a brand new truck that runs off of diesel to the point of where they're going to get almost bankrupt because of paying for the idea of cost. That was another issue somebody wanted me to get involved with, was the sands, the oil sands in Canada. They're polluting. They're destroying Mother Earth. They're making issues that are well beyond our control, but I can't take it personal, because when I do get to drive, I have to use that fuel because I have no other way but to use the fuel. So anything that can be negative, you can still turn it into a positive. You have to just give the idea and the understanding that this is the way things are. And not to take them personal. Again, I'm going to say it I don't know how many times. We can't take all this derogatory things personal. We only have the choice and the chance to have our free will not to accept it. Not to use it to the fullest extent to where they have power and control and we've become slaves. It's our choice. It's our realization. And it's all an illusion to the point of where it is what we make of it, what we believe of it, what we understand of it. And the best thing to do is investigate it. Now the tough love will be where maybe I won't go 32 miles, instead I'll go 12. Because I know that I might need that extra other 12 of that 32 to get something else done, to accomplish more than what I think I might have intended to later. I have faith and trust that there's so much divine right order directing me and the rest of us to a point, if we only stop long enough, have peace in our heart and our soul to listen, that we will gain what we need to have here to succeed and survive these changes. Everything from the chemtrails to the Morgellons to the methane that could blow up at any time, to the volcanoes that are going off that they're just now finding out, and all this science that is just opening our eyes to so many things that are happening. There's a daddy long legs. I wonder if he'll get and crawl by. Nature is so cool. It is just so neat. Yes, a daddy long legs playing on the banister. Oh, another ant. We need to learn to appreciate all of it, even though it might seem ugly. It might seem derogatory, and it might seem where we really just don't like it, but it is supposed to be here too, just as we are. We're all here to share this world that we are in. We're all here to make and manifest the reality of it being all okay, if we like it or not. Everything here is for a lesson. Everything here is for an idea of, are we going to be strong enough spiritually, materially, as within our own physical beings, to get through this? And we are. Yeah, there's a few rules every now and then we have to abide by that we just might not like. But those are also other character building things and ways of seeing that others may be in the same boat and that we're not really as much alone as we may believe that we think we are, even though sometimes it sure seems that way. It sure seems that way. Yeah, love is definitely an answer here, and tough love is also an ingredient. If my child decides to do something that I really feel that it shouldn't, and I suggest not to do it, and they do it, then my tough love is to go ahead and let them do it. Let them see what the repercussions would be from their behavior. And to basically know to understand that it's up to them to learn the issue. Not up to me to hash it down their throat. It's not up to me to say, hey, no, no, no. Because who am I to say what lessons they should learn or not? I'm only here to guide them. I'm only here to help them understand that it is their choice and their free will as a human being. Even though I gave birth to them, they all have their own direction of what they need to do and how they're going to succeed and make it happen or make it better to matter or not matter. Just try not to take all this personally, people. Ingest it, spit it out if it's sour. If not, if you like sour, then take in some more. It's like my posts that I post. I do it for conscious understanding that people need to be aware, not to have fear, because fear won't do anything that'll make anything better. Fear is just a waste of time, effort, and energy, seriously. Because so much of this is out of our control. No matter how much we really believe we have control, the only control we have is what and how and when we react to the situation's occurrences, okay? Be it a many things. True. Just please understand that all is in divine right order, even though you might not have ordered it. Don't take it personal, because things are as they're supposed to be. And the universe is doing better than we might believe, but also we are being tested as a civilization and a humanity. Are we going to love each other, or are we going to fight till the end that it's ours, ours, ours? Well, I'd like to have some at least of the both, to where I might fight to the idea that we save humanity, that we can be left over here, and that we can understand that we're in this boat together. So again, the tough love is just everybody needs to stand up for themselves. No more codependence. No more to the idea that we aren't here to achieve something, because we are. Even though we might not know what it is. We seriously are here to achieve something. Something bigger, something better, something brighter, something newer. But first, before all that can occur, something has to die, something has to end, something has to be destroyed. Like the phoenix, okay? We are going to be recycled. Just understand that your spirit and your oversoul has more conscious sense and understanding of what's going on that you might know. But that's okay too. Not all of us have all the answers, because there's too many questions to have all the answers. And the whole situation is enjoy. Share the peace and the love and the understanding of what's going on. And that we all are experiencing things because we are supposed to experience these things. They're for us to climb a little higher on the ladder of evolution. Everything is evolving. Every day evolves. The grass evolves. Even when you cut it, it's still evolving. It's still growing. When you feed the chickens, they're evolving and growing. There is nothing at a standstill. So you, as in I, we are not at a standstill. Even though it seems like things are not going anywhere or they're going in our way, this is the tough love of proving to me that yes, they are. They might seem like they're not working out, and they might seem like things are just, but that's okay, because my I will change, your I will change, all the I's will change. Just try to see a better, brighter tomorrow, today, whichever, and gather your things together for in case you do have to leave because of an earthquake, or a fire, or a meteor, or whatever else is coming. And hum along with it. It is all but a story in a game. Like the hare and the rabbit. Do you know that race? The rabbit's going to race to the finish because he's bigger, better, and more stronger. And the turtle's going to go, yeah, well, I'm going to just enjoy my walk here and eat the flowers and say hi to the neighbors and, share that unconditional love. And so who failed? The rabbit. Because he could not understand that he was in fear of loss. But we're all here to lose. We're all here to gain. So the whole thing is just, not really a rant. Not really even knowing what the heck I'm saying. Just saying it as usual. Just try to share that peace, love, and joy that I know everybody has that spark of. Trusting your oversoul. Trusting your inner spirit, because it does have the answers. It does have the direction of where we're supposed to go. And it has the unconditional love and the tough love for us to learn to deal with these situations that are out of our control, that we're not supposed to take personally. So, with all that said, and everything else getting brighter because the day is actually beginning again, and we got new lessons to learn and new things to tackle and new understandings to acquire, new steps to make, because we'll never go backwards. And try not to carry the things that are back behind you here in the now. That just makes it easier for you to trip and fall and to have to deal with boo-boos. Keep the band-aids handy. Just enjoy your life. Enjoy the birds. Enjoy the pets. Enjoy the people, even if sometimes they seem to be getting on your nerves. Enjoy it, because it's part of life. Try not to detriment anything that doesn't need to be let go of. Okay, no detriment. Just try, like we all are trying, to love unconditionally. Take nothing personal. Keep your direction straight. If not, then enjoy the curves, because that's part of the whole plan of what's going on. And otherwise, I just thought I'd say hi. Have a good day. And enjoy. Because new things are on their way. And you have to make the best of all of it. Don't take it personal. And keep that tough love, because sometimes it's the best love. But do enjoy the warm fuzzies too, and share as much as you can. And give peace. And that's about it. Love y'all. Bye.